Okay, so the first thing we need to do is open up a Grasshopper environment in Rhino. You'll see here that I've got some initial conditions that we're going to be using. To create these, you just need to open up a panel. So double click on the workspace and // hit enter, and that will give you a panel. Just be careful when you're entering this information that you don't hit enter and then close out of the workspace, because you'll leave a space here and it might muck up the code. So just be aware of that. Once you've got these set up, you can grab a C# script component. This is just under the Maths tab. So with this, we need to just create some inputs for these to plug into. If we scroll in, you'll see that we get this option to add or subtract inputs, and these are kind of going to just correspond with these. So the first one, if I right click, I can highlight this bit here and we'll call this start string. And just make note of the capitals. This kind of relates back to the code in here, so these need to be all exactly the same. The next one will be called rule X. Rule F, and this one's going to be called num. So with these, we just need to tell the component what kind of data we're inputting. If I right click again, I can give it a hint, and these first three are all going to be strings. And the final one is just going to be a number, so we'll make that an integer. Okay, so then we just need to create a slider for that number. So we'll double click again and type in 1.7. With this number, it's basically controlling the number of iterations that we go through. So if you go above 7, it starts to get a little bit sort of demanding on your CPU. So I wouldn't recommend going above that. Hit enter, and just double click that and make sure that it's set to integer. And we'll turn that up to 5. Okay, with that done, we also just need to name our output, which will be growth code. And this is, whoops. And this is just going to be an empty container, so we don't need to specify what kind of data. We can plug these in. And then we're going to name this component generator. So again, right click and type in generator. Okay, cool. From here, we can jump into our script editor